Lake Stamper here in Michigan. How's everyone today? You know I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up, so if you see any of the items you like, I'll have the links listed below. And if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, okay? So today it's the happy birthday to you. This is great. You get this for every $50 you spend. You get this for free if this is what you want. And also they just came out with the die cuts. And those were just released, look at this, that go with the cake and that go with the flowers, which is amazing. Whoops, that way. It's just a really nice die cut. It's got the cake plate. So glad that they came out with a die cut because cutting this little guy would have been ridiculous, right? So I'm going to use the Poppy designer paper today, and I'm also going to use an embossing folder. I love this one. It reminds me of Chanel. It's the Tufted 3D, okay, embossing. So pretty. So pretty. But I'm also going to use some Stampin' Blends, and then I'm going to stick with Poppy Parade colors and the Blackberry Bliss. And I just thought it came out really pretty, nice and simple. You can make wedding, you can make birthday, shower, any kind of cake you want to. But I thought it'd be a little bit more vibrant today with my cake. I, of course, like white icing, so that would be my favorite, okay? So I didn't want to make a chocolate cake out of here. Okay, so little helpful hints. First, we're going to get our usual card stock that we want, Blackberry Bliss. I thought this is just amazing. I love this color. And then this is one of my, obviously from the designer series, from the Poppy series. And I cut this down to 5 1/4 times 4, okay? And that'll be our first mat size on our A2, all right? So this will be our mat. We're gonna get this ready to go. And I think that I was gonna try to do the colors of Blackberry Bliss with the flowers, but they came out really too dark. It looked kind of muddy, so I decided to do the Poppy color instead. It goes with the paper, and it complements the Blackberry Bliss. So you get your first mat side, whatever paper you want to use. All right. Again, you could do it this way. We'll give an idea if it's going to fit. It might fit just fine if you want to put it to the left or right. I'm going to do it this way instead. So now this is a really cool idea. Before you put this through the embossing folder, let's put the happy birthday on here because it's kind of hard to stamp when you've got the embossing all over, right? So since we want to have this really cool design that looks like Chanel, you know, you can't afford Chanel, you can have a Chanel card. Oh, I kill me. All right, so let's see here. I will get, here we go. Let's put this on an angle, which I like to do. And I'm going to use Poppy Parade. Again, I used the Blackberry Bliss on this one, and it's very pretty, but I'm gonna see what this looks like. I love this color. It's beautiful. I can't have enough of it. So it's not retired yet. Yay. So what I like to do is just smother it, give it a little breath, and then I'm going to put it down in the bottom here. And remember, if it doesn't work out, that's not the end of the world. All right. Got a little string on that one. So let's do that one again. And you'll go, do I like it that dark light? Maybe I don't, right? We'll try it one more time. All right. Okay, super. Done. That was it. Okay, so now we've got our happy birthday. Fantastic. Okay, so the one thing we want to do is get our beautiful embossing folder, which is stunning. I love it. Love this. And now that this is dry, remember the Stampin' Up side goes on the top. And we're just going to put it in there, fold it in, and stick it in the machine. I'll be right back. Went through the machine, and look at that. Look how pretty that looks. So pretty. So again, this is a wonderful tufted 3D. Love it. Can't go wrong with that. Now, and we already had done the happy birthday and it didn't get smeared or anything else like that, so it looked fantastic. So this is where I'm obviously going to want to put this. Now, what we want to do is I'm going to use the mental block. I've been playing around with some grays. I did a gray cake, for instance. It's okay. You know, it still will work. But I think I want a little bit more definition. So I just, doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe I'll do it this way. Give it a nice little, so that you get an idea. Perfect. And then I used to do 2 of them, which I've already done, but I want to just show you that, you know, you just do, I'll use these for another time. Do 2. One's going to be for the flowers, right? And one's going to be for the cake. So this one is not great. It's light. I can still use it. That could be the cake actually, and then this bottom one could actually be for the flowers. All right. So now we're going to color these in, and let's get that started. Okay. My favorite pens to use when I'm doing any kind of coloring is the Stampin' Blends. I really love these. I'm using the light Mossy Meadow on this one. I'm also using a Stampin' Right. No, this is the Poppy Parade. And I really like the way that this tip is. It's a lot longer and it's fuller. And so when I'm doing the Poppy Parade flowers, I want it to flow like a watercolor. And then with the lighter green that I'm using, again, I use also this tip as well. And I just kind of, you know, go right into this. And see how pretty that is? And then this, just to give you a color idea, for this pen right here, I just did a little bit of this flower right here and just kind of follow the lines. And either I'll put embellishments on here, or I can also put some yellow, which I have right here, and I'll just maybe color these in, and then I might just put an embellishment on it as well. And this will be the one that we're going to cut from. This will be our base, and this will be the one that we use to make that dimensional, 3-dimensional with the die cuts. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, we finished coloring. I already die cut it, and these are the 2 pieces that are left. And so what I want to do is get an idea where I want to put my pretty cake, all right? And I think I want it there. But before I do that, let's do a couple bits of shading with some of the colors that I've got. And I'm going to use this really nice gray, the gray granite, and I'm just going to do a little shadowing right here where the lines are. Okay. It's going to be I like light cakes myself. I like a yellow filling, and but I love a buttercream. So I'm going to do some shadowing here. Okay. So it looks like it's, I'm not going to do all of it, just a little bit. And I'm not going to worry about these flowers because I've already done them. Okay. Perfect. Wasn't that easy? Easy peasy. Now, here's my cake plate. So it's too, like I said, it's too long. So I am not going to use all of it. And I'm going to just cut them off. Cut them off at the knees. Right, there you go. And then we're just going to snail. And that's it. I mean, it's so nice that they made this really pretty die cut for this group. When it first came out, it was just the stamp set, pretty stamp set. You know, you got it free. So I love it, and it's so pretty. But I thought, well, it would really be nice if there was a die cut, and all of a sudden, bam, there's a die cut now. So see, pretty little cake, isn't it? And you can decorate for like a shower, you could, you know, wedding. It doesn't have to be just for birthday. And so I kind of want to eyeball it right there. So I'm going to do dimensionals on that, on the flowers. I'm going to do this flat. So this was our bad side. Look how simple this was, huh? It's really, we're going to fill it up with some dimensionals too, so that'll be really pretty. And you could use colored paper on here if you don't want to use just white. I thought white would be pretty because I'm using more embellishments. But you could also use, you know, some of the colored cardstock and then use this beautiful 3D, and that's going to pop too. This is just kind of giving you some ideas of what to do, and then you go for it, right? So let's just put this little guy right about here. All right, cool. And I'm not going to dimension him because I'm going to dimension the flowers. All right, perfect. Make sure it's not too crooked. I don't think it is. Perfect. Okay. Yay me. Look at that. So now with I use the, like I said, I use the really pretty saffron and the Poppy Parade. I will put dimensionals on that as well. If you have the gold facets, you want to use those, that would be great too. Anything that was in your Poppy Parade grouping is great to use on this paper because that's the same paper I'm using. And wouldn't that be pretty? Look at my nails. Aren't they pretty for Valentine's week, huh? Did you guys get your Valentine's Day cards out? I did. You know, they're going in the mail tomorrow. I'm excited. People are getting some, so. Oh my goodness, I used all that designer up except for a couple sheets. I'm done. I'm really glad to, you know, use this paper that you buy. It's so pretty, you know. There we go. Oh, look at that. Simple. That was easy, wasn't it? So easy. Now we're just going to decorate it and make it look even prettier. You can use diamonds if you'd rather, or I thought that these would be a little bit prettier just because the champagne with this beautiful champagne gold foil that I had for the cake plate would be really pretty for it. Let me just give it a little bit more glue so it stays down. So I'm gonna, you know where the tufts are, I am just going to intermittently put a couple of these little diamonds right in the little tufts, okay? I think that'll make it so cute. And just, you know, intermittent, doesn't have to go any special place. I think that'll be pretty. So is anybody doing anything exciting for Valentine's? Nothing? Yes, you guys are doing something, I'm sure. I'm sure. There we go. All right, that didn't take long. So see, when you're in a hurry and you still want to make a really pretty card and put a little bit more detail in it, adding some embellishments and maybe doing an embossing folder, like this one for instance, the 3D tufted one, really makes a big difference. And you know, you're taking a real simple stamp set, and then you use these beautiful die cuts that just went live this month, and you make these beautiful little items here. Look at this. I even made these as well, the leaves. Let's just put one leaf on that. Look at this. And then take your, you know, these die cuts and then just make a really simple, pretty card. And there you go, you know. And before you know it, you've got a beautiful card. Look at that. So pretty. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a great weekend and a great week, all right? And happy Valentine's week. Take care. Chat soon. Bye-bye.